Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the second video for today, and of course, as I said, it's going to be Star Trek related. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a review on Star Trek Enterprise. Yes, Star Trek Enterprise was originally broadcast from 2001 to 2005. Set on a prequel story to the original series, set from 2151 to 2161, with Captain Jonathan Archer and the crew of the NX-01 Enterprise. So, to show you what, I'm going to move Mr. Spock, because Mr. Spock shouldn't be that way. He's part of the original. So here is Star Trek Enterprise. This is the Blu-ray collection. I'm going to pop this just here onto the Doctor Who stuff for a minute. Now, I do like Star Trek Enterprise. It's a lot better than the original and the animated series. Yeah, okay, it's still got some bad stuff in it, like from season 1 and season 2. They are the least worst Star Trek series stuff out there. And then when you get to season 3 and 4, it does pick up, but unfortunately they cancelled it when it was picking up, you stupid Paramount people. So, what can I tell you about Star Trek Enterprise? Now, I like season 3 and 4 a lot more than I like seasons 1 and 2. I really think they could have done with a better theme tune. Instead, it's been a long road to getting from there to here. I don't like the last episode, because the last episode does kind of suck as well, and it does kind of ruin the franchise a little bit. But the rest of it is majority okay. It's a lot better than the original series. And it does the mirror universe really well as well, so I do kind of enjoy it for that. So, Star Trek Enterprise, I have to say, I haven't got anything to do with Star Trek Enterprise. I haven't got the uniform, which is one wearing the 2373 to the 2382, say about 82, 85 uniforms. So this uniform, I should say, basically this is my hoodie of the uniform. This, basically, style of the Starfleet uniform was introduced in Star Trek First Contact. Then it was introduced in Deep Space Nine, and then it stayed for around about Lower Decks, because you usually see Lower Decks people wearing like Starfleet uniforms in Lower Decks, wearing it like like Captain William T. Riker and Deanna Troi. So, Star Trek Enterprise, I do have to say, it isn't a great Star Trek series. I think this is the one that ruins it in a way. Don't get me wrong, I do like it. But when I speak to some people about it, they do say this is where the franchise should have ended, really. And then when they brought it back with Discovery and Picard, my God, it was well worth the wait for them. Basically, Star Trek Enterprise, I have to say, for my favourite episodes, I do like the pilot episode, which is the Broken Bow, when you have the crew of the NX-01 trying to get the Klingon back to Kronos, and basically you have the Enterprise being attacked by the Suliban, trying to steal the Klingon, and so on and so on, and then Archer basically gets the Klingon back. I do like the bit. It's got some good CGI effects for it as well. For the rest of season 1, you get some good episodes, some bad episodes. You get the worst episode where Commander Trip Tucker ends up getting pregnant by an alien person. Yikes. I like the one with the Andorians, where they find that the Vulcans are actually spying on Andorian space and on the Andorians. Thanks to the help of Captain Archer, which really pees off the Vulcan High Command, which you later see them want to recall Enterprise back in and ruin Archer's career in commanding the NX-01, which unfortunately they don't because of Admiral Forrest. And then when you get to Shockwave Part 1, you really see the Enterprise crew being blamed for the destruction of a planet, which basically ended up being a Suliban doing it instead of the crew of the NX-01. So Archer goes back and gets that sorted out, but Crewman Daniels is from the future, and he takes Archer out of time in Part 2, which is Season 2. Which is very, very complicated. But then when it's not explained how Archer is somehow sent back from the future into 2152. And he ends up kicking the Suliban is basically kicking him out, like, in the stomach, and goes, "You try any of your shape-shifting bastard thing on me and I will blow your head off, Silik." I do like Enterprise because it does swear. I like the way he goes, "You bastard, Silaban." Carry on with season 2. I have to say, I do like Judgment. I think Judgment is a good episode, especially when you see the return of Rura Paintfey, since that was introduced in Star Trek 6, the Undiscovered Country, and Archer's put on trial for helping some people escape from the Klingon Empire. Yeah, that one's really good as well. I'll do that one. And then when you get to the final episode of season 2, again, that's good. I think it's called The Expanse. I can't remember the actual name of it. It's been a while since I watched Enterprise, and I kind of do like this story. I like the way Earth's been attacked by the Cindy. They go call the Enterprise back. It's being refitted, and then it goes off to the Expanse. But unfortunately, it gets attacked by Duras and his little ship friends in the Klingon Empire to try and bring down the Enterprise and bring back Archer. In a way, Archer does kill Duras. Now, this is not the Duras from TNG era. This is the Duras who is related to the Duras is in the Duras family. So that's mainly seasons 1 and 2, and what I've liked some episodes about it. You do have a bit of weak stories in season 1 and 2. Season 3, I like the whole Cindy story arc. It's a whole season based on the Cindy War. I love their battles at the Cindy Prime. A Cindy Prime. I do like the battles in that one. I like when you see the people, like when they lose their deck and they get shot at, and you see people come flying out into space in the Battle of the NX-01. That one's quite enjoyable. I like the hunt for the Cindy as well. It builds up so much, and then when you have them trying to stop the Cindy weapon, the Enterprise is out of action, but they have to go and destroy the sphere builders that are making it down to expense, not quite good to live in. So they make a deal with the Cindy, and then the war stops after that. Season 4, I love every single episode of season 4. I like the 2-part with them going back in time to World War II. I love the bit in the part 2 where you see Archer take command of the bridge, and then all of a sudden you see these World War II planes trying to take down a ship from the 22nd century. And Archer uses the torpedoes just to knock out their base. It's absolutely awesome. And then the timeline gets restored. I like episode 3 because that does focus a bit on the traumatic experience Archer had during the Cindy War. I like the one with Dr. Nunez's song as well, the 3-part story with him having the Khan people like Khan, because Khan was actually what's the word? He was augmented. The augments, I think that's the augments. He was augmented on to make them superhumans, and then when he steals the emios to the people that make like Khan's song, he does get referenced in this episode, but we don't meet Khan until the original series in season 1 episode Space Seed. And again, I'd like the way they bring in the Soong family. So this is Data's great grandfather. It's absolutely amazing, to be honest with you. I like the way you have Brent Spiner back playing not Data, but somebody who is related to Data in a way. And it's absolutely amazing to see Brent Spiner. Now, Brent Spiner has been in several, apart from being in The Next Generation, Enterprise, and of course Star Trek Picard. I do like Brent Spiner because he does play Nunez Song's family really well, especially in Enterprise with the great grandfather of Nunez Song who created Data, and he makes Data his grandfather. And I like the way he is Nunez Song's son in Picard. I like the way they just keep bringing back Brent Spiner to play Data or Law or B4, or a member of the family of the Song family, like Nunez Song. Again, that was a good one. I do like the battle with them when they're still like a Klingon ship. I think that's absolutely amazing for them to do. The final episode, it does suck, majorly suck, but the only good thing about it is when you see, at the end of the episode, when you see the Enterprise D, Kirk's Enterprise, and then Archer's. I absolutely do love that. Enterprise, for a whole review, Enterprise isn't really that great for me. It's my third least favourite, I have to say. My all-time least is basically the original series. I don't like the original series. I find it really, really boring in some parts. I just can't make it through. It's got some good episodes in there. I do watch the good episodes, but I'm not really too keen on the original series. It's more TNG, GS9 and Voyager, Enterprise in a way, and then Discovery and Picard I do quite enjoy. The original series I don't, in a way. Sorry to all you original series fans, but that's my opinion. So for my review on Star Trek Enterprise, although it's my least favourite Star Trek series, season 3 and 4 do buck it up from being second worst. I do kind of enjoy it. I like the design of the NX-01. It does show it to be very, very dated just before you get the Constitution class Enterprise. I like the way it's set 100 years before you get the Constitution class. I like the way you have Linda Park playing Hoshi. Now, Linda Park is majorly fit in Enterprise. She's absolutely gorgeous in this, and I do like her as Hoshi. T'Pol, I think she's a good Vulcan. Now, this is what very confuses me. Spock was supposed to be the first human, the very first Vulcan on a starship, and then Enterprise is like, nah, it's T'Pol, and it's like, does that really make sense? Spock was half human and Vulcan. That really brings a retrospect as the character, but having T'Pol being full Vulcan, it very, very confuses me and stuff. I don't understand her whole story up, because in a way she's like a sub-commander. She's working for the Vulcans and being part of the crew of the NX-01. And then she leaves the Vulcan High Command to join the crew of the NX-01 Enterprise in season 3 and a little bit at the end of season 2 and season 3 and 4. It's very, very confusing for me for T'Pol, because she's not half human. But there again, she has relationships with Commander Chip Tucker, which we do see in season 3. And they do have a baby in around about season 4 somehow, which is very, very confusing and stuff. So let me know in the comments what you think of Star Trek Enterprise. Do you think it's a great Star Trek series? Do you think it's one of the least ones like I do? Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me tomorrow for some more Doctor Who content videos, because tomorrow there will be a Doctor Who video, and on Wednesday will be a Doctor Who and Star Trek video. But thank you for watching and have a great day.